Hello, beautiful people, and a very happy new year to you all. Thank you so much for all your wonderful well wishes. I had thousands. I couldn't reply to them all, but thank you so much for thinking of me. I had a wonderful Christmas. Um, and then I was sick, so I didn't have such a great new year, but it was fine. I just rested, and that's obviously what I needed to do. But I wanted to let you know, when I put that post up on Friday on my community page to say no video today, I'm not well, the amount of people that sent me healing, and I felt it. I absolutely did. Having had 5 days of being knocked right off my feet within a few hours of me putting that post up, and all of you bombarded me with healing energy, I absolutely started to feel better. And I said to my friend the next day, I've turned a corner, I'm on the mend. Yay! So thank you so very, very much. So here we are on Monday, the 5th of January. I was going to do this Friday, but I just did not have the energy, and my voice was just like, yes, well, you wouldn't have wanted to listen to that. So anyway, here we are. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. I've got myself a cup of tea. You get yourself whatever you want. Let's have a little look what's going on for this coming week for the collective, yeah? All right then, my beautiful people. So it's tea and tarot time. And what's the purpose of this? This channel is to nourish your life and feed your soul. So what do we need to nourish, and what do we need to feed? All right, that's the questions I want to ask. What do we need to nourish our life and feed our soul, please, for the collective? This is for everybody. It's not any particular sign. All right, this is the wisdom of the oracle. All right, we've got round and around, serendipity, and chaos and conflict. What are we doing with that? Let's find out some more. All right, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me more. What's this round and around about? What's this round and around about? Okay, we want these. We've got the Six of Coins, the Seven of Coins, and the Eight of Wands. We're moving on from this chaos and conflict. Well, jolly good, because we don't like the chaos and conflict, do we? But, you know, it helps us make changes. It helps us motivate us to say, you know what, you need to sort that out. I know, but, you know, it needs to happen. Okay, we've got the Queen of Coins with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Coins. You know, this message is all about you feeling safe and secure. That is what it's all about, my beautiful people. And you're going round and round in circles of feeling like, oh, I've sorted, I'm safe. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. No, I'm not. And that, we all have it, don't we? All right. I feel there's something in the air a little bit about that. Am I safe? Am I secure? Is there enough? This little bit of lack mentality seems to be quite strong. All right. Now, why? Well, the obvious is that it's January, and most people, including me, have overspent over Christmas, being overly generous, and then you kind of think, no, it's fine, it'll be absolutely fine. And then, of course, you know, the reality bites and the bills come in, and we start thinking, perhaps I shouldn't have spent all that. So let's see what we can do to counteract this sense of insecurity of am I safe, am I not safe. Let's get you some affirmations. These are mine from Hoping to Having. Let's see what we've got. I am kind. I show kindness, and kindness comes back to me tenfold. And I am abundant. See, I knew it. I just knew it. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. I am abundant. Money flows easily and readily to me. Now, when we kind of feel into this sense of, oh, am I safe? Am I secure? Is it okay? Is there enough? Then look at this. I am kind, all right? If you've overspent over Christmas, as many people did, that was out of love, out of kindness, out of generosity. These are wonderful, wonderful energies that come from the heart. And when we're coming from the heart, not, all right, there's two, my team are interrupting, sorry, okay. All right, we give for two reasons. We give because we feel we're expected to, and out of fear that, that people will judge us, or they won't love us if we don't get them a lovely gift, or they'll look down on us, judgment stuff, okay? So we're giving from fear. Right, the other way is that we give from pure kindness, pure heart. I want to do this, it makes me feel really good, I'll figure it out. And so when we're coming from that place of kindness, which is what we've got here, let me just show you this card. All right, I want you to just look at the picture and drink it in. I am kind. Do you see it's a card of receive? See the receive? My cards are split into 3. Remember, reset, receive. This is a receive, because when we're in this energy of kindness and we're showing kindness, it does come back to us. It comes back to us tenfold. So we don't need to worry, all right? So this is what this is about. All right, I'm abundant, money flows easily and readily to me now, right? Get into the energy of now. There is only now. It's no good saying I'll be abundant next month, next year. I've got to get into that energy now, even if the coffers are empty. I am abundant, all right? Abundance isn't just money, is it? It's love, it's health, it's energy, especially energy. Last week, I measured my energy. Do you? I measured my energy. I haven't had a cold in years and years and years, but everybody was sick at Christmas, and I spent the whole day with a whole family that was sick. And I was like, I won't get it. I never get it. I've got, I'm so strong in my immune. But I was with like 8 people who were sick for about 8 hours. Even my immune system couldn't handle that, and I went down like a sack of potatoes within a couple of days, and that's okay. But my energy was down to about 15%. I could barely get off the sofa, so I just let myself rest and let myself do what my body needed to do, and I felt it since Friday, since all you lovely people sent me all that healing, coming up and up and up. And at the moment, and it's Monday, I'm at about 80% energy, which is good enough for me to be back with you, and I feel all right. Right, where's your energy at in terms of your physical body? And where is your energy at in terms of your abundance, all right? Do I feel energized, motivated, abundant, right? We've got beautiful blue sky here in the UK at the moment. We've got a load of black ice and the roads are lethal because it's freezing cold. But I feel abundant because I've got a lovely warm home. I'm looking out at some sunshine, which is rare for us in the UK because it's always bloody raining. It's finding where the abundance is. It's an abundance of cold snap, but it's warm in my home. Where can you find your abundance? In your energy, in your happiness, in your positivity? Right, because something here, let's come on to this lot now, is going round and around. The round and around card talks about a repeated pattern, doesn't it? Yeah, we think we fixed something and oh, it's back again. Right, now, because it's rooted down with 2 coins, the 6 of coins, which is the card of receiving, abundance, flow, generosity, I'm good, and the Queen of Coins, abundance, right? Prosperity, grounded, safe, secure, intuitive, very much a sense of with that Queen of Coins that the universe will provide. And I've got absolutely nothing to worry about because money flows easily and readily to me now. Yeah. All right. But it's round and around. And this is what I'm talking about, which is what I'm picking up intuitively from these cards, is that you may feel, yeah, it's all going to be fine. And then you go into a bit of like panic and then you pull yourself out of that. It's all going to be fine. Then you go back into the panic. Okay, so let's own it. Let's not judge it. Let's not panic about it and just say, okay, there's a little bit of fear coming up. This is old stuff because I've been in struggle before, and so my memories will kick in saying, oh, I'm going to be in trouble again. And so this round and around is a pattern that I can recognize, not judge, not beat it up, just recognize it. Oh, hello, why am I feeling a little bit insecure about money? Why am I, feeling that now, right? Is it because it's January and it's cold and it's miserable and all the bills are coming in for us in the Northern Hemisphere? It's all right for you lot down south. I know you're having like 40-degree heat, 110, boiling to death. I don't envy the 40 degrees either, okay? But what we want to do is be able to say, this is a pattern that's coming back round for a reason. so that I can love it into reassurance, that I can not convince myself, because that just sounds false, doesn't it? But that I can reassure myself that all is well, that kindness comes back to me tenfold, that this is an abundant universe, that I am a child of this universe, and that abundance is my divine right. And I can allow myself to feel this repeated pattern that's coming back up, and I can allow it to move on through. I want you, they're giving me a picture of the sky. I want you to feel in your mind, this is a psychological exercise, by the way, or I'm not making this up, they're giving me this memory because I've studied this. Imagine in your mind, like the blue sky, and clouds are coming past it, all right? Those clouds are the fears, the insecurities, the doubts. Just let them, just observe them, and just let them pass, all right? Just let them pass, and then just clock them, all right? Notice them, and then say, right, okay, there's another one. That's okay. I'm letting that go with love, because behind it, there is always that blue sky. The clouds are just moving through, and I have nothing to worry about, okay? So I want you to come into, I'm kind, I'm abundant, the universe takes care of me. Any round and around patterns, just let them pass through the night, okay? A lot may have been coming up for you over this last weekend because we had that beautiful full moon, and it's a wolf moon. The wolf is the teacher. And so what am I learning from this? What is this teaching me? What is this showing me? All right. And I want you to know that this is a normal thing, right? It doesn't matter what your financial situation is or your energy situation is. It is all about that we will have the old doubts and insecurities rear up occasionally. And it's to notice them and say, oh, hello, what's that about? Why am I feeling that? And you just notice it, okay? Because it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Serendipity. Here we got the serendipity card, all right? Number 18 is a 9. Nines are about the endings, the completions. And many of you watched that video I put up. I think it was the second week of December, the end of a 9 cycle, the last few weeks to finish things off, right? And it's had nearly 50,000 views. It's been one of my most popular videos of the year. Now, that shift doesn't just finish on 31st of December and we're clear and running through in January. We've got conjunctions, we've got shifts, we've got changes, and the year of the horse, freedom, power, that really doesn't start until February. So let's just allow the ending of the year of the snake to just keep transmuting, keep transforming, letting go without judgment. That's the key. Without judgment, all right, my beautiful people. Don't beat yourself up and don't kind of get sucked into it either, right? So serendipity is about coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidence. This is coming up for a reason. It's linking in with that wolf moon. It's linking in with our fears and insecurities that are deeper down, that are coming up to the surface in order to be owned, loved, acknowledged, recognized, and then allow them to pass. Because you've got 2 sevens under this. And 7s are a lucky number. All right, 7 of coins. You've done the work. You've put the work in. It's time to reap the harvest. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. All right. So that work that you've put in leads to you having choices and options that weren't there before. The 7 of Cups is those choices. Now, you can get a little bit confused, right? Too many choices. It's easier when there's 2, A or B. Or, you know, I got 50% chance of getting it right. When there are 7 choices, we can get a little bit analysis paralysis, overthinking. You know, you're talking to a Virgo here. Overthinking is part of my DNA. But I have to acknowledge it and recognize it. Oh, I'm overthinking here. Let's let that go. Just allow yourself to feel into it, express it, and then move yourself forward. We've got this chaos and conflict coming to an end, right? Now, this is a 33, chaos and conflict. That's a master number of growth and expansion. It's a very good number, right? Now, chaos and conflict itself, we don't tend to like. We like things smooth. We like things harmonious. But that chaos and conflict comes in to say, this isn't working. What are you going to do about it? This isn't good for you. This isn't supporting you. We need to take some action. All right. So when we see this card, it's actually encouraging us to sort something out. Otherwise, life will go on exactly as it's always go on, and nothing will ever grow and expand. And that's not who we are, right? We're creative beings, and we like to grow. We like to expand. So I'm feeling this chaos and conflict is linking in with the round and around, all right? Especially as we're January, many of you may be trying to give up something. Now, I want you to change that thinking, all right? I'm doing dry January, I'm quitting smoking, I'm not going to get as wound up about things, I'm going to be more relaxed. Whatever your New Year's resolutions are, if you found that you've fallen at the first hurdle, all right, there's the 5th of January and you're already back on it, and you go, oh, here we go, I thought I got it this time, but we're round and around, right? Don't beat yourself up. The chaos and conflict about that is not going to help. Instead, just say, okay, what is that behavior masking? What is that behavior? Is it a crutch? In which case, before I take the crutch away, let's fix why I need the crutch, okay? Think about a crutch. You know, when I was a therapist, I used to do a lot of addiction stuff. And I never would tackle what the addiction was until I'd found out why, all right? Because I would say to somebody, whether it was drinking or, you know, whatever, that, okay, the drinking is the crutch. Let's not take away the crutch, you know, until we fix the broken leg, you'll fall over. Let's find out why the leg is broken and fix that first, right? So if you found that you've fallen off whatever wagon you're on, all right, I want you to not beat yourself up, right? The chaos and conflict, telling yourself off, judging yourself, giving yourself a hard time. No, no, no. Instead, look, let it come up and say, right, why? Let's examine, let's look at the options, let's look at the choices. Then you can move forward. We've got the 8 of Wands here, all right? The 8 of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. Forward movement, the brakes are off. We can move forward. But let's release the judgment, okay? Moving it forward. This is good news. Any of you have been waiting on news? This is a very good week for that news to come through. And it is all back. We're back linking in with this security. This 4 of coins. We've got all the coins coming out here, all right? The 4 of coins is a card of I do have enough, but I don't necessarily trust it. I can be holding on too tightly, holding on to an idea, or holding on to a judgment, or holding on to, you know, fears and panics about, I've done this wrong, or I shouldn't have done this. Woulda, shoulda, couldas, they're all tellings off, you know. Don't do it. Be kind. Be kind to you. Don't forget, I am kind, right? I show kindness and kindness comes back to me. Are you being kind to others? Tick. Are you being kind to yourself? Maybe not so much of a tick. Let's be kind to you, please. All right. Let's trust that you are abundant. You have all the energy, determination and focus that you need. And whatever it is that you are having coming back around again is come back up for a reason. Sorry, just out of a little cough. Give me a minute. All righty. So let's find out some more. What are we looking at here, please? Okay, let's get you a couple of energy cards. This 4 of coins, holding on too tightly. Release your grip a little bit, all right? Release your grip and trust. Open your arms, your heart and your energy, and all will be well. All right, tell me more. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and a man holding a coin. Okay, the second chakra is the sacral chakra, all right, down here in your groin. It is the center of intuitivity, of creativity, sensuality. It's flow, it's energy, and we're allowing it to flow. So this man holding a coin is that abundance, that flow, that energy, when we let go of our grip and trust that we're flowing in the direction that life wants us to flow in. We're trusting that all is well. Now, I want to come back to this year of the snake and the year of the horse officially. Excuse me. Officially, 2026 is the year of the horse, but in Chinese astrology, which is the year of the horse, it doesn't start till February. So just allow, as I said, anything that needs to be finished off in January to be finished off. Anything that wants to come up, let it come up, particularly around your fears and doubts around money and safety and security. Let go of anything you're holding on to too tightly and just trust that anything that is right for you will still be there. Anything that's wrong for you, as you let go, will fall away. This is where you're coming into your own sense of intuition and creativity and going with the flow. And trust that this is an abundant universe and the universe has got your back. All right? Okay. Let's finish off with an angel card because I can hear my voices saying stop soon. I thought I was going to be able to do a few readings today, but no, we're just going to do this one. All right, this is the Oracle of the Angels. All the cards I use are linked below. Inner peace, yes please, and learning. You see, this is what we're talking about with this wolf full moon. The wolf represents the teacher. Okay, the guide. So what are you learning from whatever this round and around is? What are you learning from any sense of fears and insecurities that are coming up to be able to look at it and say, I don't need to worry about that anymore. That's old thinking. That's lack mentality. That is not who I am. I am a divine being of light. I am a child of the universe and all is well. And I choose to come into inner peace. I choose peace over fear. Look at this beautiful tree of life with this light of peace shining from within it. Step into that peace. Allow yourself gently, please, to absorb any learning that is coming up for you from this. Think back to a time, this is what my team are telling me to tell you, asking me to tell you. Think back to a time where you were worrying yourself into an early grave about some situation. Might have been about money, might have been about home or family or health. And I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to go back like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Did it all turn out okay? If it didn't, hold on. Whether it did or whether it didn't, I want you to ask yourself if the worrying made any difference, because I promise you it didn't. It didn't make anything right. It didn't make anything better. It didn't make anything worse. Worrying is a complete waste of energy. Your energy is precious, incredibly precious. We take our energy for granted until it's gone, and then we really appreciate it. I want you to come into yourself and appreciate your energy and say, I refuse to waste any energy on worrying about something that may or may not happen, because generally our worries are for the future. And you know what? If we can say to ourselves, the future will take care of itself, it's always a reflection of my own vibration, my own resonance. And if I choose to step into peace and harmony and learning and embrace life with curiosity, then life will unfold much smoother, much easier, and much better. So loosen your grip, let go, and allow yourself to trust that all is well. All right. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful people. I have missed you. I haven't done any videos since before Christmas, so it is nice to be back with you. Once again, thank you for all of your well wishes for me for Christmas, for New Year, and for me getting over what was just a heavy cold, but it did knock me right off my feet. So thank you so much. And I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with something else for you. All right? You have a wonderful week. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.